truck's steering mechanisms, but this truck is brand new. It's only got 500 miles on it, and already I have to hold the steering wheel like this to go straight. It's inevitable in every single truck. I just didn't expect it to happen this early in the truck's life. That's ridiculous. Well, today was my last day at Pleasant View Gardens. And these boots, I've had them ever since Bellavance. That's what chewed up the toes, but the laces are just mangled beyond repair. It's time for them to go in the trash. Stage 1 of moving to Florida. All this right here. Gotta fit in my car somehow. Stage 2, get my motorcycle transported out of here. They just rolled in. Let's go say hi. And in it goes. The nice F-Series something pulling this thing. That's a big trailer. Mosquitoes. It is the morning of departure, and I have every inch of this Mini stuffed with stuff. I haven't done the big stuff yet, but let me show you what I mean. Got the usual shoes down in the footwell sort of deal, but also got stuff underneath the seats. I filled up my little secret compartment with a bunch of stuff. More stuff down there. I've got the cargo cover going across here. Got some spare bubble wrap right up there. Some more shoes over here.
A little later.
Got everything tight. Has a button back here. Suitcase will go straight in there. Should have room to put my helmets here. And the duffel bag will go up front here where the helmets are now. I think I might make it. I will have to sacrifice either my blender or my air fryer. I haven't decided which. Well, that's the last of it. Farewell, room. You've been good to me. I'll be back whenever I come visit. Corner lights are gone. TV's gone. Most of the stuff on the desk is gone. I'm not bringing a single form of decoration with me. All this stuff is staying here. It's gonna be a very boring room. All right, let's see if everything fits in the car. Oh, I was literally shaking towards the end there. I was like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yes, I did. All I had to leave behind is my wastebasket, my set of drawers, which I was pretty much okay with leaving behind anyways, and my blender. Here we go. Look at that. All jammed up tight. Gotta do this gently so it doesn't shatter my TV. That would be a bummer. Now, once I go visit family on the way down, I'm gonna have someone help me take the quilt here and drape it all over everything in the car. So once it's on the train or whatever, no one can see what's inside it and they won't be tempted to break in. I've lost the use of my rear view mirror, but that's fine because I'm a trucker. I'm used to driving like that. And I have a clear line of sight to this mirror from where I sit. It's me from the future. There's probably gonna be a couple clips like this. This is where I am in Florida, but I do have some missing information now that I'm editing the video. From this point in the video, I'll be driving down to Tim and Rusty's because they are from Florida. So I get some tips and tricks, kind of places I should check out, spend the night there, and then swing by my uncle's in the morning, and then drive just an hour to the auto train, which is how I will be getting down to Florida. Load up my car, get on the train in a little roomette, and ride it out 16 hours overnight. I have arrived at the auto train, and that's it. There's this big, long, 2-lane waiting zone. My next biggest concern is my back rear tire. Remember when I swapped it? After this journey of almost 400 miles down here, the tread, it is scarily thin. Honestly, if it pops in Florida, I'm fine. It's just getting here to the train. That's the priority, and I'm here, so I don't need to worry about it unless it pops between here and the loading platform, which is astronomically unlikely. But if it happens in Florida, just get AAA and take me to a tire shop, get a new tire. Reluctantly, of course, because I'm trying to get rid of this car within the next month or so. It is currently 10 degrees hotter here than it is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida right now. And that's just mind-blowing. When I was back at my uncle's, it was like 16 degrees hotter. Absolutely nuts. What is the world coming to? Something I'm gonna have to really change about myself is my trust in people. I just left my car all the way at the end of the line, running, unlocked, to come up front here and see what the problem is. I don't think the lines move, so it should be fine. I was walking with this other gentleman who's done this tons of times, and he says usually there's no line here this late, but they had an incident yesterday, so people are still waiting on their cars because they had to do an investigation or something. They won't be cutting us off, which is great. It'll just be a much later boarding time than anticipated. But I went up, checked in, got my dinner ticket for 6 o'clock. I'm sure we'll be on the train by then. For now, I just gotta sit tight. Once the line reaches the road, and I'm pretty close to the road, and maybe get 10 more cars behind me before they go out into the road, then they're gonna start trying to force people up. The guy just behind me has a clapped out Honda Civic, lowered, slammed, whatever you want to call it, and I guess they did a clearance check on him and he did not pass, which means they won't be able to get the car over the top of the ramp because he'll get stuck. So he just got his number revoked. Looks like he'll have to drive all the way down. Oof. Well, they never officially announced loading, but everyone started leaving. We were supposed to leave 40 minutes ago, but yeah, out here now. I'm in the second to last passenger car before they get to the transportation cars down there. I met this girl also from New Hampshire. She was in front of me in line way at the beginning. Had a good long chat, and she's also moving to Florida. She got coached though. She has to sit in a seat the whole time. Oh well, that was be good. We'll hop in soon.
We go to the stairs, but not up.
And we are on board. To the right, up the stairs, and on the right.
What's that say? Stairs 12.
Very tight. Room 2. Room 4. Room 3. This is me. This is a small room. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is it. Okay, look at him go. All right, in my room, got a seat on either side. Turns into a bed. I guess they come in and make the bed because I got in here and I saw no blankets or anything. I was like, oh no. The bunk above me seems like it's better equipped. There's something rolled up there. They have safety net for the top bunk. That's crazy. Set up for 6 o'clock dinner, but since we haven't even left yet, and it's already 6:09, I think it's going to be delayed a bit. There'll probably be an announcement about it. I went and used the bathroom. It's like an airplane bathroom, pretty tight, but I cut my finger on the trash can lid. It was super spring-loaded, razor sharp. Put my hand in there to dump the paper towel and pulled out and just caught me like a trap. Oh, that hurt. There's a group of Amtrak safety guys on board apparently, but I saw the uniform and immediately thought he worked on the train, but apparently they're just traveling. So I asked, you got a first aid kit on here? And it's like, oh, I'm not working this train, but yeah, we got one somewhere around here. He found one and never been opened. Had to tear it open and stuff, but I got my Band-Aid. I even got a second one, so I can change it out later on if I need to. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I do have a power outlet, which is awesome. That's what I was worried about. Power outlet over there. That's the first seat I sat in until I realized the train's going that way. So all I saw was this, which has no power outlet. They are still loading the car carriers on the train, so I'm gonna be here a while, I guess. Can't wait for dinner. That's a pretty good phone number. Skip I-95, because that's the highway that goes all the way down the East Coast. And if you want to save 1,000 miles on your car, you take the auto train. They take 96 million car miles off the road with this every year. We're on the move, but it's only to get in front of these car carriers to load them up. I'm seeing pretty big gaps in those hinges, which means all the cars inside are going to get covered in dust and whatever that we pass through on the way there.
Bring you some off there.
It is now dinner time. They've got quite the menu lineup here. It's gonna be fantastic. Good food, good people too. Great crowd here. Look at this clearance. There's nothing there. Whew, that was a fantastic dinner. Had a salmon dish and blueberry cheesecake for dessert. So I'm just gonna wind down for the evening. They're gonna come make my bed. I guess it's a scheduled thing at 9. I'll be ready to turn in. Got partial lighting that you can do in here, but also no lighting. But there is a sizable gap under the curtains, and the emergency stuff is all glow in the dark, which is super cool. Of course, I do have curtains that can go over the window as well. All right, my conductor, if you will, Max, just came in and through the bed together. He put it that way, which makes sense because I also just discovered there's power outlets there, so that's a good side table. But I always sleep with this side open on my bed, so I'm just gonna stick with what I know. So I flipped it around. Well, that's all right. Now, this will be interesting here because the pillows can go right up against there, and then yeah, a little limited clearance situation. I absolutely hate having light when I sleep. Sound, I'm usually fine with. Sound won't wake me up, but light will. And so I have utilized my shoes and my laundry bag to cover the gap underneath the door where the light's creeping in. It's doing an okay job. All right, here's my solution to the awkward charging outlet situation. Just got that hole in my bag here, up there, and then the handle comes down, cable goes down, then my phone will plug in and sit in that pocket. All right, officially in bed, and I fit. I still have room before I need to put my head underneath this thing. The light switch is over that way. Yeah. Wow. Good night.